Gaza War Ends, Trump declares the war is over as historic ceasefire takes effect. On October 10, 2025, at precisely 12:00 p.m. local time, the most devastating conflict in Gaza's modern history officially came to an end. President Donald Trump's announcement that the war is over marked the conclusion of a 732-day conflict that claimed over 67,106 Palestinian lives and fundamentally reshaped Middle Eastern geopolitics. The ceasefire, formally agreed upon October 9th after intensive negotiations in Cairo, represents the successful implementation of Trump's ambitious 20-point peace plan, first proposed September 29th. Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu's cabinet approved the agreement October 10th, paving the way for what many consider the most significant diplomatic breakthrough in the region since the Camp David Accords. Under the agreement's first phase, Hamas has 72 hours from October 10 to release all remaining 48 hostages, with intelligence estimates suggesting approximately 20 remain alive. In exchange, Israel committed to releasing over 2,000 Palestinian prisoners, a process that began October 11th with the first group of 200 prisoners arriving at the Rafah crossing. The human cost of this conflict cannot be overstated. Gaza health officials report 67,806 Palestinians killed and 170,066 wounded since the war began October 7, 2023. Israeli casualties include 139 killed during Hamas's initial attack and subsequent military operations. The war triggered the largest displacement of Palestinians since 1948, with nearly all of Gaza's 2.3 million residents forced to flee their homes multiple times. International observers describe the scale of destruction as unprecedented. Satellite imagery released October 11th shows that approximately 70% of Gaza's buildings have sustained damage, with entire neighborhoods reduced to rubble. The territory's healthcare system, already fragile before the conflict, lies in ruins with only 12 of 36 hospitals partially operational. The ceasefire's implementation has already begun transforming life in Gaza. October 11th marked the first day since March 2024 that aid trucks could enter Gaza without restrictions, with 485 vehicles crossing through Kerem Shalom and Rafah checkpoints. Palestinian families were seen returning to northern Gaza for the first time in over a year, many discovering their homes destroyed. Trump's personal investment in this peace process proved decisive. His threat October 3rd that Hamas faced complete obliteration if they rejected his proposal, combined with unprecedented pressure on Netanyahu to halt bombing operations, created the diplomatic space necessary for compromise. The agreement allows for immediate provision of full aid to Gaza, ending a humanitarian crisis that had left 2.2 million people dependent on international assistance. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres called it a moment of hope after unimaginable suffering. As bulldozers begin clearing rubble from Gaza City's streets and families search through ruins for salvageable belongings, the long process of reconstruction begins. International pledges for Gaza's rebuilding have already exceeded $15 billion, with Germany alone committing $29 million October 10th for immediate humanitarian assistance.